giving our kitchen island a free facelift. This poor thing was in really rough shape, and it was nobody's fault but my own. And after buying 2 gallons of paint and wooden paneling that didn't quite fit the vibe, I challenged myself to give it a Pinterest makeover using leftover materials that I already had on hand. Thankfully, my garage is pretty stock. I was able to scrape together just enough plywood and trim pieces to fix it right up. I needed to, or wanted to, cover the bullnose corners and square up this whole backside of the island, and I needed to completely cover up all of the screw holes and whatever is going on along these baseboards. I initially wanted to just cover the whole thing in plywood and then put my trim on top, but the countertop doesn't overhang quite far enough, so I had to go section by section, which was a little bit more tedious, and then the trim pieces aren't quite as pronounced. There's about a 1/4 inch difference in depth, but I think it still has a nice contrast, and it adds just enough interest without totally competing with everything else I have going on in the house. I finished trimming it out, and then I went in and caulked every single seam and filled all of the nail holes. But here's where we are now, and tomorrow I'll start painting.